What is this place, you may ask? Welcome to the studio, the birthplace of Practically Friends Podcast, a very special podcast dedicated to make you laugh, and we like to bring up recently occurring events to talk about and joke about. Here on the podcast, we have the host, Kyle, and the co-host, Nate, aka Sarge. The producer, me, Jackson, and the best guest to have on the podcast, Tate.
Hey, I'm Kyle Williams, and I am the creator and host of Practically Friends Podcast. The reason why I put out new episodes all the time, and I want to keep doing it, is because, like I said, we have fun. Hopefully people are listening and they're laughing, and I want them to listen to us like they're hanging out with us too. You know, that's the main goal.
My name is Christian Tate. Good to meet you.
How did you hear about the podcast?
So I heard about it through the old producer. He's a friend of mine. He told me, he's like, hey man, my friend Kyle and I are doing this podcast. You should come out sometime. I was like, absolutely, sure. Because I've always wanted to do a podcast, and once I got out here, I had the time of my life.
What is your name, sir?
Sarge.
What do you like about the podcast?
I like the camaraderie of it.
And if you want to know more about the podcast, you can visit their website at www.practicallyfriendspodcast.com. It's that simple, www.practicallyfriendspodcast.com. And there you can see links to their social media and other listening platforms, such as iHeartRadio, Google and Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and much, much more. Also, if you want to email them different topics to talk about on the podcast, you can email them at practicallyfriendspodcast@gmail.com. That's practicallyfriendspodcast@gmail.com. It's that simple.
Giggity goo.